Good morning, happy Thursday, and it's weigh day. It is about 7:15, 10 to 7 in the morning, and I am out on my walk with Charlie. I've got my scarf and gloves on. It isn't freezing cold, but if you are out at this time of day, I think it's sensible to wrap up because otherwise you do find yourself getting chilled. But it's nice, and Charlie's doing well as usual. I have got my Primark touchscreen gloves on. I think you can see there that the end is a slightly different colour on the thumb and forefinger of each glove, and they're actually quite good for £1. They do actually work. I can text, I can turn the camera on and off, I can input my screen lock code, I can scroll through Instagram, I can with my gloves on. So yeah, I would recommend them for £1, the touchscreen gloves. That's it for now. I'm going to concentrate on what we're both doing. Get a good walk in, about 20 minutes we do on a morning. And then have some breakfast, and it's a day of work. Oh, and Andrew's got a day off today and tomorrow, and then he's working the weekend. So he has got some cooking apples, so he might do something with them. But you see, that's where it's a shame, because I'm working, I can't film him doing whatever he's going to do with either pastry and crumble and apples, because he won't pick up the camera. So anyway, but I shall try and show you clips throughout the day, or today or tomorrow, if he decides to make something nice. But yeah, that's the day. Weigh in later. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Of course, I'm a Target member, so as long as I'm in my happy place. Sorry about the lights in the background, it's the street lights. As long as I'm in my happy place, then I have to be happy. You know, as long as I'm between 10 stone 11 and 11 stone 3, then I'm in my target range, and I have to get used to that. But I would like a small loss today. Okay then, I'll catch you later. Oh, and I just wanted to say as well, I uploaded a bonus video last night regarding Mental Health Day and coping with infertility, and I have had some lovely comments on that. So thank you very much to those of you who watched it, and thank you for your lovely comments as always. Back from our walk, and it's breakfast time, so I've got my usual coffee made with almond milk and skinny syrup, and I've got overnight muesli. So I've got 40 grams of Quaker Oat muesli strawberry, no added sugar, which is a healthy extra B. Got that at the bottom. Then I think that's a toffee yoghurt, a toffee Muller Light. I made this last night, so I've forgotten since then. And some defrosted strawberries. So I've got 1 tin for the yoghurt and my healthy extra B. Well, it's lunchtime now, and although I haven't got time to set up my stand and everything for the to hold the camera, I thought I'd try my best to show you my omelette. So here I've got some fry light in a frying pan. This is a 24cm frying pan. I have 3 eggs here, and in there I've got salt, pepper and mixed herbs. If I was making an egg wrap, I would use this 28cm pan and 2 eggs. But for an omelette I use 3. So I've had the pan warming, and I'm just going to pour the egg mixture in there and leave it at about half heat until it's set. And then I'll show you what I do next. So the the omelette is set now, and you can see that by just slightly shaking the pan, and it's set. Then in here I've got some leftover chicken from last night's meal, and I've got 30 grams of my 30% lighter mature cheddar cheese from Morrison's. You can have 35 grams of this for a healthy extra A, but I have slightly less because I also have almond milk. It probably does mean that I'm still going over on my healthy extra A allowance, but as I'm a Target member, I don't mind. So just please check for your own weight loss, your measurements and everything for your healthy extras. So I'm just going to dump this on the top of the omelette, the chicken and the cheese, and then I'm going to, let me just open this, I'm going to squirt some of this Crucial spicy tomato chutney on. Let me spread this out a bit. So this Crucial spicy tomato chutney I won in a giveaway, and I haven't seen it out in the shops yet, but as soon as I do I'll let you know. It's half a sin for a tablespoon. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit. Now it has got a bit of a bite to it. It is spicy, but it is really nice and flavoursome. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. And then I'm going to use this tool, this omelette flipper, which Andrew bought me, probably from Amazon, and I'm going to just fold it over. This isn't going to work one-handed, is it? Can you come and hold the pan for me? No. Please? No. Takes his own sweet time. Hold the pan, please.
Look at that.
There we go. Where did you get the omelette flipper from?
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah, thought so. So just leave that for a few more minutes just to let the contents warm through a little bit, but essentially it is done. So there's my lunch, my 3-egg omelette with leftover chicken breast, 30 grams of cheese and half a sin's worth of the spicy tomato chutney within the omelette. I've got a salad, I've got green leaves, cucumber, pepper, red onion and pickled onions. I haven't got any tomatoes left, so that's a bit of a shame. Somebody asked me what salad I use, and it's this sweet baby leaf salad from Morrison's. Most supermarkets do their own version of sweet baby leaf salad, and I just chop things up using my chopper and put it all together. And I've got salt and balsamic vinegar on there. Then I've got apple and a plum for afters, and then I've prepared another salad for my evening meal tonight because I'm always short of time on weigh day. So I'm going to go and enjoy this now. Time for a quick afternoon snack. So I've got my usual coffee. I've got the last of my Muller-like Greek style coconut with a hint of vanilla yoghurt. There was about a third of a pot, and I've actually weighed it and it's 120 grams, so that is half a sin, and the whole pot is 2.5 sins. It was free, but obviously Sim World have now changed the sins on flavoured yoghurt, so the whole pot is 2.5 sins, and I've got half a sin there. I've defrosted some fruit, and then I've got half a sin's worth of this Sweet Freedom banana choc shake. Let's see what Mr. Fawcett is doing. He's cooking some of the apples, and he's made some pastry, and he's just lining, oh there's one that's already done, look, lining, what do you call these?
These are called tins.
Mini pie tins with pastry.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Not really.
Peace and quiet while I'm upstairs working.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm shy. Right, these are apple pies.
These are Andrew's apple pies.
Yeah.
Did you just use that apple that you boiled up?
Yeah, just normal Bramley cooking apples.
Bramley cooking apples and pastry.
One of the people from work, his wife used to stay at the care home until she passed away, and he always brought apples in from near where he lived, and he brought some in yesterday, so I took half a dozen or so home, and I made a apple pie.
Have you left me any apples?
Yeah, there's 2 over there.
2 apples, so I can make baked apple and mincemeat,
Yeah.
which is a recipe already on my channel.
Smashing.
And Andrew's doing chips for his tea. I think this one is waiting for his walk, but it's Daddy's turn today because Mummy's going to weigh in. Right, I am off to weigh in. It's 10 to 5 and weigh-in starts at 5:30, so I'm running a little bit late because I am on the social team, and at the moment I am training on the pay desk. So this week is the last week before the previous lay day leaves, so next week I'll be doing pay desk all on my own, but I have been sitting with her and we've been doing it together for about 5 or 6 weeks, so hopefully I am trained in everything that comes up, all the issues and all the different situations that come up at pay at Slimming World Group. Shopping's just arrived and I have got some of my ingredients. Can you see that there? Some of my ingredients for the popcorn bars, which a few of you have requested, the Tom Kerridge popcorn bars. So I'll see how it goes this weekend. Because I've got the speed awareness course, I might not have time, and I have got another recipe to film as well. So I'll just see how this weekend goes. Andrew's got himself a packet of custard to go with his apple pies. Are you planning on eating both of them tonight?
Yeah, I wouldn't think I am.
One tonight and one tomorrow. Off to weigh in I go with my book and my obligatory pepper for the Slimmer of the Week basket, which I don't think will be me. What did I? No, it won't be me because I gained last week. Okay then, I will catch you later tonight. So I'm back from group now and my evening meal is a Iceland meal. So I've actually got half the portion here and it's one of the newer meals, so I will come back on and tell you what I think to it. But it's the Moroccan Meatball stew, and that is described as a free dish of beef meatballs and veg in a Moroccan inspired tomato sauce and served with a yogurt and mint dressing. So you obviously put your dressing on after you've cooked it. And as you can see, I've got half the portion here, I've got half a bag of rice, save the other for tomorrow, and I've got my salad that I prepared earlier with my Hydrate Mate bottle. And I haven't got a dessert today, so I'll enjoy some sins later. Well, good evening. I am back from weigh-in, as you've seen, and I've had my evening meal. Lovely time at group. We've had 2 temporary consultants now. Sharon, who decided to leave because her little boy was having heart surgery. And then for the past 3 or 4 months, we've had Ruth, who took me to the Woman of the Year finals. Just let me mute the TV, Andrew's watching Star Trek. And Ruth was doing 9 groups a week. And she has decided that with Christmas coming up, she's got grandchildren and things like that, that she can no longer continue doing 9 groups a week. So she is giving up the Thursday group and we are having another consultant. So it's a real shame to say goodbye to Ruth, but she did say she would be popping in to do cover, and apparently we are being covered by the team developer for a few weeks until we can finally get someone permanent. And also my pay desk training is going really well. I think there will be issues that come up, like people who have to pay 2 weeks or have some kind of issue with booking holidays, or there's certain rules about booking holidays on a countdown and things like that. it's all really, really complicated. Way desk is a lot easier. So yeah, I'm a bit, even though I've been sat there for 6 weeks with Muriel, the very experienced lady, I'm a bit nervous, and also it'll be my first week next week where I am doing the card machine and looking at the screen and taking the money, because Muriel's been there to deal with the money. So I'll try and remember to let you know how it goes on the pay desk at group. So this week, as you've seen mostly, I've been vlogging, we've been on holiday, on annual leave. I've done a couple of recipes and I've been 100% on plan. I think on one day, last Friday, I had half a healthy extra B, extra as in my chicken, southern fried chicken nugget type things that I made with the Spice and Ice southern style chicken mix. So I had breadcrumbs on my chicken and I counted it as half an extra healthy B, if that makes sense. And as I explained earlier, I am probably going slightly over on my healthy extra A allowance when I have cheese and almond milk on the same day. But as I'm a Target member and I have been successfully maintaining and losing slowly, I'm happy to continue doing that. But please do check, like I said before, the amounts of the healthy extras to protect your own weight loss. So all that being said, I went to group, I got weighed. If you're part of the social team, you can weigh in before the actual start time of the group, so that's another bonus. And I lost 1.5 pounds, so that's got rid of last week's gain. So I'm back in the 10 stone bracket. I'm now 10 stone 13 with a total weight loss of 15 stone 8.5. And I am really, really pleased with that. I think that's what I deserve. I've got the result I deserve. I've eaten fully on plan, taken advantage of all the free food that you can have. I do tend to be on the high side of sins, between 13 and 15. But I've done exercise, I've completely, stuck to it, no picking or anything like that. So I'm really, really proud. And I have to say that it is doing the daily vlogging and the daily food diaries that really helps you remain true to yourself and stick on it. So thank you. You guys are helping me. Did you enjoy your apple pie?
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, very nice.
And your custard?
Custard was nice, yeah, but I didn't make that. I just ate it at home.
Yeah, because he had the ready-made packet of custard. Do you think you'll fancy the popcorn bars?
Oh, I'll try. I'm not, I'm not a lover of popcorn. It's like eating paper.
Anyway, so hopefully, as I say, what I've got coming up this weekend is I've got the speed awareness course, and that is an hour's drive away, and it's from 9 till 1 on Saturday. I will be vlogging, actually daily vlogging on that day, just to show you what sort of things I'm taking and things like that. But that does have an impact on what recipes I'll be able to make and so on and so forth, and what time I've got. And I won't be going to the gym. I actually booked a class after I recorded my October goals, where I said that I wanted to have a switch around with my gym classes and exercise. I booked a class on Saturday morning, and then I had to cancel it swiftly when I remembered I've got the speed awareness class to go to. So yeah, my new gym regime will have to start next weekend, but hopefully I will have time on Saturday afternoon or Sunday to film the popcorn bar recipe, because quite a few of you asked for that. And I'm also planning to do the Spice and Ice mince and wedges. Oh, what's it called? You know what I mean, where it's a spicy mince and you put the wedges around it. Anyway, so those are the 2 recipes I've got planned. We'll see how we get on, as well as daily vlogging the weekend. So, my thoughts on the Moroccan meatball stew. Really, really nice. Now, I must admit I wasn't blown away by the yoghurt and mint dressing, but do bear in mind that I have been using the Crucials yoghurt and mint dressing, which has a very sweet taste to it, and it's 3 sins. Excuse me. The Crucials mint yoghurt and mint sauce is 3 sins a tablespoon, so it is going to be nice. It is probably going to taste nicer than a yoghurt and mint dressing that is free. But yeah, but it's still nice. It still tastes nice. But this is really, really nice. It's got, let's have a look. In the vegetables, it's got potatoes, onion, pepper, red pepper and yellow pepper, and courgette. And it is really, really nice. Those little squares of potato are really, really nice. That does mean that it isn't SP friendly, but it is a really, really nice meal. I really, really enjoyed it. And I have halved it. And because I put it with salad and rice, it was more than enough, half the portion, and I've got the other half for tomorrow. So yeah, I recommend that one. Really, really nice. It's not spicy, but there's definitely the Moroccan flavour is there, and there's a little bit of sort of flavour, herby flavour to the meatballs, which are also really, really nice. So yeah, I recommend that one if you like those kind of flavours. I think that's everything I've got to tell you for today. Tomorrow there'll be another recipe uploaded. I think it'll probably be a soup, what I've already pre-recorded. But as I say, if there are any other recipes or ideas or things you'd like me to talk about, then please do let me know below. So please like, comment and subscribe. I am going to make my supper now, which I'll show you shortly. And I'll say it now, see you next time. I swear Andrew's living in a different climate to everybody else. I know it's a little bit warmer today, but it's still October and there's still a nip in the air. I came back from weighing and the patio door was wide open. I've just come upstairs to the bedroom to be met by a wind tunnel because he's got all the windows open. I mean, I know it's hot stuff and everything, but seriously, it's not that warm to have all the windows and doors open. Pyjama time. Now it's time for supper. Dressing gown and pyjamas on. See what Andrew's going to let me watch on the telly. At the moment we're watching Undateables, but I might put something else on in a minute. So I've got my usual coffee. I've had a bit of a sort out in my sin bag and found some of my old favourites. So I've got a bag of the Cathedral City Baked Bites, which are 6 sins, and a Hobnob snack bar, milk chocolate and golden syrup, which is 6.5 sins. So that's 12.5 sins there. Then I've got the first one of the season, an easy peeler. So I've given up the ghost with strawberries and raspberries and got some easy peelers this week. So I hope that's nice. So I've already had 2.5 sins throughout the day. So I end on 15 sins and 6,500 steps. So thank you very much for watching.